My name is Dr. Jamie Brennan, and I have just recently completed a 6-month period as a clinical trials registrar, working with Professor Chia in the Blood Cancer Research WA. In terms of my background, I'm originally from Ireland, and having completed my medical undergraduate training and my intern year there, I came to Perth, lured by a sunnier lifestyle as well as a great work-life balance in 2019, and I can definitely confirm that has been the case since I've moved. My interest in clinical haematology began early in my physician training, and having completed rotations in clinical haematology with Professor Chia, I was given the opportunity to work as a clinical trials registrar from February to August of this year. In terms of highlights of my time at the clinical trials unit, I guess there are many. The main ones I think for me were being able to offer patients in WA and further afield further therapeutic options for their blood cancers. Unfortunately, blood cancers are on the rise, and it's an area of unmet need. And having spent time on the ward, it was really inspiring to see the range of therapies we can offer patients beyond standard of care. And not just that, but to be able to see the meaningful difference that it makes to patients' lives, their quality of lives, but also the lives of their families. And in my role over the past 6 months, I really did establish a very enduring therapeutic relationship with many of these patients who you see weekly, and being able to share with them the good news that their scan shows remission, or being able to share with them the stories that they're enjoying as a result of the treatment we have given them, and being able to enjoy their life was really very fulfilling. There are many professional highlights to my time spent in the clinical trials unit. I guess for me, as a junior registrar with very limited clinical trials exposure, it was really exciting to be part of a team which is incredibly compassionate about improving the lives of those with blood cancer in WA and further afield. The team that's led by Professor Chia is a great and fun place to work, and it's a progressive thinking and full of innovation to try and better the lives of those who are affected by blood cancer. Being part of the clinical trials unit, I learned and acquired many skills in managing patients on clinical trial, as well as in the areas of research, which is a very active area in haematology. By joining this team, you also join a very large cohort of haematologists who bring a wealth of experience to Perth locally, and you work very closely with many of them, and as such I've learned a great wealth of knowledge from them. The role I worked in was an incredibly supportive role, and I always was able to discuss things with the consultants, but it also was a time where I was able to sort of operate in more independently, and it did challenge me academically and pushed me, which I'm very grateful for. During my time spent there, I had protected teaching time, which for me meant completing my Royal Australian College of Physician clinical examination and successfully doing that, which was a highlight for me, but the role allowed flexibility for me to do this. It also, as a result, I think gave me a wealth of experience to bring to interviews, and I'm now heading to Melbourne to the Peter MacCallum Cancer Centre to pursue clinical and laboratory haematology training in February of next year, which I think, and the skills and knowledge that I've acquired here, I know for certain that I will continue to use them over there.